Hello there, and welcome to episode 2 of the Intro to Economics Crash Course with Analyzing Economics with Lucas. Today, we are going to be diving into a crucial economics topic, one of the, in my opinion, most talked about topics in economics, being supply and demand. Without further ado, let's dive right in. So, there are two big laws that stem from supply and demand. One of them being the law of demand, which we'll go over. Another one being the law of supply. Plain and simple. So the law of demand says that when prices go up, quantity demanded usually goes down, and vice versa. So as price rises, quantity demanded falls. As price falls, quantity demanded rises. That's simple. Now, demand is also shaped by many different factors, as there are many factors of demand that shift the demand curve to the right or to the left. So it's also shaped by preferences, income, tastes, expectations of future prices, substitutes, prices of related goods, stuff like that. So there are many different factors of shift factors of demand, but the only thing that changes quantity demanded is a change in price. If there's anything else that changes besides price, that means that it is a shift factor and the demand curve shifts. So it slopes downward for a reason. People want more when it's cheaper. Ask yourself this question. Would you buy AirPods right here for $300 if you had $500 in your bank account? Probably not. But if you had $500 in your bank account and AirPods costed $10 and everybody had them, well, you would probably purchase that. And it also stems towards the law of demand as people want more when the product is cheaper. Moving forward, on the other hand, to the law of supply, when prices increase, producers are willing to supply more. It's the complete opposite of the law of demand, as in the law of demand, well, as price rises, quantity demanded falls. For the law of supply, as price rises, quantity supplied rises. So in supply, rise and rise. In demand, rise and a fall. Okay? Now, higher prices signal opportunity for profit, which attracts more sellers. And it stems from the law of supply. As price rises, quantity supplied increases. So it slopes upward compared to the demand curve, which slopes downward. And the supply curve plotted in short terms, it shows the producer's response to prices. Now, just to kind of summarize the supply and demand curve up, as most graphs, they intersect at one point, with that point being the equilibrium. And at this price, quantity supplied equals quantity demanded, where everybody is made good and everything is socially optimal, as there's no shortage or surplus. And a shortage is when quantity demanded exceeds quantity supplied, meaning that there is a price below equilibrium. And a surplus means quantity supplied is greater than quantity demanded, means the price is above equilibrium. So markets in the long term naturally move towards equilibrium unless they are interfered with government regulations such as price ceilings or price floors. That said, that is the end of episode 3, where we talked about the law of demand, law of supply and equilibrium. Can't wait to see you guys in episode 4. We're going to be diving into more detail about economics. Thank you, and see you guys soon.